Yeah. Let's get this video started, man. I had to step back, enjoy my, outside life for a little day or two, y'all. Y'all know the vibes on that. You gotta enjoy the outside life sometimes. But we gotta talk about this young Dolph situation, cause it ain't over. That part. So while I was chilling, obviously some breaking news went hit like by what Friday, I think. They gave on straight drop an additional 35 years on top of what they gave him, basically life for the murder of young Dolph. But see, I got a question on that. Why he getting so much spotlight? He wasn't a mastermind. He wasn't a second mastermind. He was just a crash out dummy. Thought he was gonna get a record deal. That part. So why he getting so much spotlight when the mastermind in the back end is the one that actually him and his brother the one that put the hit out on young Dolph. But some strange reason, Straight Drop is getting all the camera. He getting all the action, everything. It's kind of strange. You would have thought that he was the mastermind of this whole situation. Am I lying? What are we talking about here? We got to talk about this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this show started, man. Everything I speak on this video also is a legend. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. You see that thumbs up? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you keep that notification bell on. Share this video on all platforms also. Do me that favor. Share the video, but smash the like button. Most importantly, smash the like. It ain't going to hurt you. It ain't going to cost you. It ain't going to do none of that. Smash that like, light one up. Let's get this started. Let's talk about this Dolph, man. So, yeah, let's get this copyright fair use disclaimer out the way. You can find it in my description. On my channel, everything that I speak on over here is for educational entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. Let's get straight to it. So I already know, well, if y'all don't know, Drop, one of the Cold D's, the one that ran down on Dolph at the cookie shop, the one that the cookie shop all of a sudden got nothing to do with this allegedly. Nobody from the cookie shop even took the stand. The cookie girl, the cookie employee that took young Dolph order never took the stand as we speak. Oh, nah, hold up though. There's a rumor going around saying that she just made a statement, so she don't have to take the stand. What? Nah. That's why that old girl, allegedly Cookie Girl, ran to the reporter to switch the whole narrative. That part. But that's a whole nother story because I still believe old girl, the one that explained what happened, that she thought that she was there for some strange reason, but you all the way downtown at your other goddamn cookie shop. But you the one ran to the news reporter and spit a narrative out. Yeah, that female right there. Yeah, old girl, Cookie Girl. I still believe you know something, anything, something. You know something. You was it allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Or you was probably down with the plot. Because I feel like this young Dolph situation ain't done yet. And I'm going to explain it to y'all. Because just the way they got Little Dirk on Murder for Hire and all that, you could basically say that's the same thing Big Jook did. Who's on top of Big Jook? Who the one that runs the label over there? Control the contract, control the money, controls everything? Oh, you guessed, yeah, Big Jook brother, Yo Gotti. Let's talk about this. Hold up. The alleged mastermind that's going to court over the Govain. Yeah, if he don't cop out by November 22nd, which I'm gonna refresh our mind on the news clip, his trial starts in March of next year, 2025. Let's talk about this because I got a lot to say. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Do me a favor, smash that like button. It ain't gonna hurt or cost you. Let's get to the news clip though with the extra 35 years to get on Straight Drop. And he's standing 10 toes down, obviously. He's not even talking, saying who else involved in the back end of the situation that they be inquired about. Let's continue though. Rest in peace, young Dolph, man.
Man sentenced to life in prison for killing young Dolph gets 35 more years tacked onto his sentence, meaning Justin Johnson could be in his 70s before he's even considered for parole. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. The additional sentences were handed down in court this morning. WRG's April Thompson was there as the judge described Johnson's crime as one full of envy and greed.
Justin Johnson was already convicted and sentenced to life for the killing of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Friday, he was back in court for sentencing on 2 additional charges: conspiracy to commit the murder and being a convicted felon in possession of a handgun. Prosecutors stress Johnson already has several aggravated assault convictions, extreme criminal behavior, and is a danger.
The risk of life to individuals other than the victim in the case, the state would ask you to set maximum sentences.
But Johnson's attorney said additional years to a life sentence would be excessive. He maintained Johnson was never a leader in this crime.
We will do what we need to do to make sure that people who are dangerous stay locked up so they can't get out onto the streets again.
But Johnson's attorney maintains his client is innocent. He has already filed a motion to get a new trial. For your news leader in downtown Memphis, April Thompson.
He done. Ain't no need for that. He done. He's out of it. He's finito. And the reason why I'm gonna say that, because of the text messages, the phone towers. We all saw the trial on straight drop. They got him on phone towers. They got this nigga on surveillance on camera, whatever, coming out of buildings and apartments and all that shit. Then you got Cornelius, the one that ratted, but Cornelius wasn't with him throughout them. See the photo and the video that y'all seen during the trial with him coming out the building, him coming out the apartment and all this and that. And Cornelius wasn't with him throughout that whole goddamn day after that situation happened. See, I want to see what Cornelius' trial gonna look like and what videos and shit they got on him also. But I think this nigga copped out. We're gonna find out later on this month probably. Shawn ain't nowhere to be found. I done played that video and showed y'all. He been missing since 2022. What are we talking about here? The dude that was with straight drop in the car that was taking straight drop to his brother's house? Yeah, Shawn. He been missing since 2022. They obviously, according to them, they said they don't know where the hell Shawn at. Go check my Shawn video that I did like a month or 2 ago. They don't even know where he at. Come on, bro. What we talking about here? This whole shit is more players involved, and I'm gonna continue saying this. When you got money, allegedly, and your money is high to a level you can play with and pay people off, all in your city, politics, and allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Police headquarters and shit. Come on, you can get away with a lot of shit. And obviously, Yo Gotti got his hands tied with a lot of people in Memphis. Just like Big Jook. That's why Big Jook felt comfortable to put the goddamn bag on Young Dolph. It's crazy. But I want to get to Govain. And then I want to get to Yo Gotti, what the RICOs actually might come headed his way soon, allegedly. Because you might as well say it was a murder to hire. It was $100K. Hold on, I gotta refresh y'all mind. Y'all forgot about this. $100K on Dolph, $50K on Key Glock, $50K on PRE Woo, $5K on Moochie Great, $20K on Snoopy Bands. Come on, man. What we talking about here? This is the alleged document that they said that was on a text message and all that between Big Jook, Yo Gotti brother. Let me throw that in the air. Yo Gotti brother, Big Jook. Between him and straight drop and all that. This the shit they was talking about. This the alleged hit that supposed to been going down, according to the documents, according to the informants they got involved in the situation. But see, I think it's more deeper than this. For them to get that type of goddamn information, obviously we know Govain is talking. But see, the thing is, who is Govain going to blame, and what's his plea there? What he's copping out to? Oh, let's get to that. Since y'all don't remember, let's get to that news clip right quick. Cool, because he could cop out and don't go to trial. But what is he copping out to? We don't even know yet.
March 10th, 2025 is the day Hernandez Govan is expected to stand trial for his alleged role in the shooting death of young Dolph. Prosecutors say there's still a lot that needs to happen before that court date.
There's a lot of pretrial litigation, motions, and things like that. Quicker would always be better, but there's reality.
Hernandez Govan made his first court appearance since his co-defendant, Justin Johnson, was found guilty of the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Young Dolph.
As to the first-degree murder, I sentence you to life in prison.
Wednesday morning, it was determined when Govan would have his day to stand before a jury, but only if he chooses. He has until November 22nd, 2024 to enter a plea deal.
We are ready and have been ready to hold everybody accountable that was involved.
During Johnson's trial, there were explosive allegations made against Govan, claiming he helped orchestrate the $100,000 hit allegedly ordered by Anthony Big Jook Mims, and even fueled one of the shooter's drug problems. Govan did not testify during the trial.
I don't want to comment on sort of the evidence, at the trial or any evidence against Mr. Govan. We called the witnesses we called, and we think the jury did the right thing and held him accountable.
Also in court Wednesday was Jermarcus Johnson, Justin Johnson's half-brother. He pleaded guilty to 3 counts of accessory after the fact for helping his brother escape after the killing. His sentencing date is set for November 22nd. Reporting for your news leader from downtown Memphis, Kwame Chirwolpo.
So you got both people coming back November 22nd. Govan coming back. Hold up. Y'all see that thumbs up, that like button, ladies and gentlemen? Do me a favor. Smash that like button. Smash it. It ain't gonna hurt or cost you. Smash the like button. It's free. Support the channel by smashing that like. Share this video also and subscribe if you haven't, because I don't know what the hell you're waiting for, to be honest. But so you got these two going back November 22nd. Let that marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what y'all just heard. Then you got Govan basically cop out to a plea that which the public don't even know what the plea deal is. I haven't heard nobody on YouTube talk about Govan plea deal. I haven't heard nothing. So obviously, because you got other channels that could, pardon me again, you got other channels that dig in, try to get paperwork and all that. Shout out to them. I'm with all that. I just don't do all that paperwork searching, getting paperwork from the headquarters. I don't do all that. I just spit my street knowledge, get you my opinion, and that's not me. And I hear your opinion, and we talk about this, and we give our smoke. But if there was some type of paperwork or type of plea deal that Govan had and Cornelius probably got, we don't know what type of deal they got so far. So they coming back on November 22nd. Straight drop brother and the alleged mastermind Govan, which ain't getting too much spotlight. They're giving all the spotlight to straight drop because, let me guess. He's an aspiring rapper, right? That's why he's getting all this. Because y'all know how they do with it. Inspiring rapper. That's their favorite word. Oh, yeah, he's an aspiring rapper. You know, he was involved in his murder. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that's where he get all the spotlight. Since Govan Hernandez would over here, the alleged mastermind, hold up. That's best friend with the dude that actually set the whole plot, Yo Gotti brother with the white t-shirt, the dark-skinned brother right there. That's Yo Gotti brother, Big Jook. Yeah, they're kumbaya best friends and all that. But why he gets so much freedom? Let me get, because he gave up the 2 shooters and a little bit of statement. I can't believe that. I just can't. Because my opinion is to this. Let me put something in your soul, in your brain, in your soul. Let this marinate what I'm about to say also. Now, we watched that whole goddamn trial, right? Everybody watched it. They had phone towers already. They didn't need goddamn Govan. What are we talking about here? They had phone towers already connected with straight drop phone and Big Jook phone and others phones. Obviously, we're probably going to see when the other goes to trial. Because I don't know if straight drop brother going to try. He popping out. Govan, if he do go to trial, that shit until March. Shawn Dale been missing since 2022. They don't know where the hell he at. That's like kind of crazy. What this nigga he got knocked off somewhere? Y'all don't know where this nigga at. Y'all don't want to tell the public? Because I'm pretty much sure his family would have came out and talked by now. You telling me Shawn ain't got no goddamn brothers, sisters, cousins, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfather? He ain't got none of that? That's what y'all telling me right now? You telling me none of them people when they came in reported Shawn was missing? As far as they don't know where his whereabouts, they don't got a clue where his whereabouts is? Don't that make sense, right? Because if you are missing and your family don't know where you've been at for the last couple of days or a few weeks, they're like, hold up, something wrong here. We got to call police. They don't stop by your house, stop by your apartment, whatever. You ain't there. So that goes to tell me this nigga went on a run, allegedly, or they got him on witness protection program, which they're not telling the public. That part. Because like I told y'all, they didn't need Govain. The point out the two shooters that ran down on Dolph that day. They didn't need it. They had phone towers already connected to these niggas' phones. They had surveillance following a goddamn car, according to the prosecutors and all that, what they showed us. They didn't need Govain. So who is Govain ratting on? What type of plea deal this nigga's actually getting? What, he gonna rat on Yo Gotti? That's why they gonna push it to a march and they push it in the trial? That's possible. Maybe that's possible. But I'm probably pretty much sure with the money that Yo Gotti got, he would already got word that this nigga was gonna turn state and try to bring Yo Gotti name involved in this Young Dolph case, which we already know he's involved in this Young Dolph case, allegedly. Because there's no way you telling me Big Jook was the only one beefing with him? No. That shit started in raps. It started in the hip hop. It started between Yo Gotti and Young Dolph for me to refresh y'all people's mind, because I got several videos of my boy Young Dolph doing this. It didn't start off in the streets. It didn't start off, yo, we about to take over North Memphis. Oh, we about to take over South Memphis. No. It started off because Young Dolph wasn't feeling this nigga swag, feeling this nigga style, the way he running his business. He wanted to sign everybody that was hot so he could be the king of Memphis. Meaning Yo Gotti. Young Dolph, my young boy wasn't feeling that. Young Dolph did his own thing, started something from the ground up, from the dirt to diamonds, PRE, and that's where the beef started. So that means hip hop. You gotta say Yo Gotti's involved in this. You have to go put Yo Gotti involved in this. You have to go question Yo Gotti. Why do you think the prosecutor started off in a statement of the trial when he first started? When the trial started, he started barking at the CMG, and he called CMG Cocaine Music Group, not corporate music group, not collective music group. No, Cocaine Music Group, the old CMG name. Because if you Google it now, that's not the name no more. He had to change it. That wasn't the way to go if he wanted to go climb up the ladders, which he did now, allegedly. So that tells me, nigga, you was the one that put that 100K down on him too. Y'all tried to knock off Young Dolph about 2 times prior before he got killed in that damn cookie shop. North Carolina, he got hit in LA. That's all Yo Gotti. That's murder to hire. These people connected to CMG, Black Youngster, the other nigga that got locked up in LA when they hit Dolph in the arm. They all connected. You see these niggas with hoodies of CMG, all that shit. Especially Black Youngster, he's an artist of CMG. That's murder to hire. Meaning they could do the same shit what they did a little Dirk. But we're gonna see, to be continued. But I want to refresh our mind on this news clip right quick, which the prosecutor actually brought this shit up with Yo Gotti. Now, peep the subliminals, how they breaking it down. Big Jook. Oh yeah, Yo Gotti's brother. Who's Yo Gotti? One of the biggest dudes in hip hop right now. That part. What are we talking about? Hit the Forbes list beginning of this year. After Big Jook passed away, 2 months later, this nigga hit the Forbes list. So he's very known. They know who he is. If they got Dirk, what make y'all think they won't get Gotti? Nah, but he under Jay-Z, Yeah, because he under Jay-Z deodorant. He all might as well jump on Jay-Z back the way these niggas be loving Jay-Z. Dirk was rocking with Jay-Z too. Remind y'all. But Yo Gotti's a little closer because he's actually signed to Roc Nation. He's actually doing business with Roc Nation. Let's get to this news clip so I can remind y'all right quick what I'm talking about. because this all connects to Yo Gotti, the head honcho of this whole situation on the CMG side. Smash that like button, subscribe to the damn channel. I don't know what y'all waiting on, man.
New allegations this afternoon about the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr., known as rapper Young Dolph. That trial got underway today in a Shelby County courtroom. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman. April is on assignment. Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, is accused of shooting Young Dolph outside a Memphis cookie shop almost 3 years ago. But today, prosecutors told the jury it was actually a man known as Big Jook who ordered the hit. They claim Big Jook was high up a record label, CMG, a rival of Young Dolph. Big Jook, who was the older brother of well-known rapper Yo Gotti, was killed earlier this year outside a Hickory Hill nightclub. WREG Shay Arthur has been in the courtroom all day and is live with the latest details. Shay, what have you learned?
Alex, I just stepped out of the courtroom just a short time ago. That testimony is still ongoing. It's really been going on this entire day in this highly anticipated trial that really so many, just not across Memphis, but across the country, have been following. Young Dolph, loved by so many here in the Bluff City. Security here at the court, very, very tight. There's extra police officers up inside there around the courtroom. You have to go through 2 metal detectors to actually get inside that courtroom. And the prosecution and the defense, they've been telling some very different stories about who is to blame here in the rapper's death.
Who is to blame? Hold on. Let's pump the brakes before I continue. Hold on. Let's park that car. Smash that like button. Y'all see that thumbs up? Smash the like button. Do me that favor, man. That junk is free. Ain't gonna hurt or cost you. Who is to blame on this Young Dolph situation? I asked y'all that question. I'm gonna sit back for a few seconds, commenting below. Y'all tell me who y'all blaming on this Young Dolph situation. Because according to the news, the way they broadcasting this whole situation, you would have think that Straight Drop was the mastermind, the dude with the 100K and all that. You would have thought that this nigga was actually the head honcho of this whole situation, the way they broadcasting Straight Drop. But the only reason they doing that because he's an aspiring rapper and all this shit. So y'all know how they like to broadcast rappers. Y'all know how they do with that. I don't even have to go in details in that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's why they targeted him first. Because they already got his dumb ass. But Yo Gotti is the one that's to blame for this whole situation. That's your brother. You're the head honcho of the CMG. What are we talking about here? You had beef with Young Dolph in hip hop. This beef is not streets. This beef comes from hip hop. Who's the king of Memphis? This and that. You wasn't really feeling them. You couldn't take the disrespect that Young Dolph was doing, talking to you on wax on them tracks. See, it's all good. It's okay when you do it, but it's wrong when Dolph do it though, right? That just doesn't make no sense. It's cool when you do it. When you and Black Youngster did it. When you send Black Youngster to diss Young Dolph because you didn't want to be the one that was going to do it because you always like to play chess and checkers, which is nothing wrong with that. You like to sit in the back and send your little soldiers at him. And you said you send Black Youngster. That was the first one that started dissing Dolph from your camp. Saying Dolph's name, not saying in no subliminal, saying his name. You did that. You're responsible because those are your artists. What we talking? Those are your artists right there, bro. You send Black Youngster who got tired, who couldn't take it in the streets because PRE kept climbing, and they obviously had the streets of Memphis on lock probably as far as the rap game. Your brother Big Jook couldn't stand that. You know why? Because Big Jook had 1 foot in the streets and 1 foot in the industry. While your little ass Big Potato, you was upstairs climbing the doors, went through the doors, and you all in the industry. You just want to hear what's going on in the street, so that's why you had your brother out there. But see, people got to understand his brother is co-founder of CMG also, a.k.a. Collective Music Group, right? A.k.a. Cocaine Music Group. Can't tell y'all. That's murder to hire. But Smoke, you know his brother dead. He could blame Big Jook all he want. But nigga, that's your label. That's your company. There's evidence you and Dolph has been going back and forth. There's evidence that Dolph got popped in LA, and that's from CMG camp. There's evidence that Black Youngster, your artist, plus with 2 other people with 100 shots down in North Carolina. That's all CMG, Yo Gotti label. What are we talking about here? Let's continue though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of shooting young Dolph outside a Memphis cookie shop, sat stoic in court. Shelby County prosecutor Paul Hagerman painted the picture of the day of the crime for the jury, who was brought in from out of Shelby County. Hagerman says Johnson, an aspiring rapper known as Straight Drop, shot Dolph along with a second man, Cornelius Smith. He says the shooting comes after a $100,000 hit was ordered by Big Jook, who was high up at CMG, a rival record label and the older brother of rapper Yo Gotti. The contract hit was arranged by a third man, Hernandez Govan. Investigators say Govan would seek out new talent for CMG and also provided drugs to Smith. The jury was shown the moments young Dolph was killed outside Makita's Cookies. Hagerman said to Johnson and Smith the shooting was, quote, just business.
What we watch up here is so quick, and we watch it and we call it violence. That's a man with a family and with a life who's laying at the edge there in the yellow, riddled with bullets, dead. We watch that and we call it violence. For Cornelius Smith and for Justin Johnson, it was just business.
But Johnson's attorney...
That junk get me mad, man. Rest in peace to young Dolph, man. Rest in peace to young Dolph, King of Memphis. Rest in peace to young Dolph, King of Memphis. The real King of Memphis. Yeah, that part. Rest in peace to that young boy, man. The reason why it get me mad, because you had a fake ass inspiring rapper, and then you had a junkie that actually ran down on him. We all seen the video. Junkie hopped out that car like he was a hungry ass hyena. Like he was waiting. Like the way that Cornelius hopped out that car was crazy. Straight Drop didn't even get a chance to park the car. This nigga just hopped out with the chopper. Nigga couldn't even handle the chopper when he was spitting it out. Just wish my boy would have had more goons around him. Security. Just more goons around him, man. I just wish more niggas would have been there. That situation would have looked a little different. That story would have been totally different. Niggas wouldn't even have the courage to hop out. Would have been too many niggas around him. That's why I wish would have happened. Everything would have been good, man. That's why when you get to that point, you get to that fame, you gotta have security or have a lot of niggas around you that's actually strapped. Because when you look at Nipsey's situation, another one that we loved in hip hop, may him rest in peace, Nip. Same situation around certain niggas. One took off, other niggas didn't even buck. They let this nigga just run up on them. Same thing on Dolph. Bugged out, man. Nasty work out here. I'm trying to tell y'all, nasty work out here, man. But my point is, going back to the RICO that's going to come probably on Yo Gotti. That's murder to hire. You're the head man over there, like I'm going to keep explaining myself to y'all. When you're the head man of a company and like CMG and your brother, like I just heard in the news, because like I told y'all, if y'all want to go back and watch the beginning of the trial, y'all will see that the prosecutor presented at first. That Big Jook was the head, is the second head man over there at a label called CMG, and the main head boss over there, the head honcho, Mr. Potato Head over there, is Yo Gotti. He said that in the beginning of the trial. He presented that to the jury right when the trial started. That shit caught my attention so quick because I'm like, yo, who does that? Who brings up them niggas right away? You don't even bring up the shooters right away. His whole breaking of that trial when it first started, he was breaking down everybody's character. Straight Drop, Cornelius, he's a junkie, he was saying this. Big Jook is the head honcho of the label over here that young Dolph been beefing with for several years already. This is the prosecutor saying this. So, yo, let me tell y'all something. Them feds called that prosecutor and told him, don't say too much. For some strange reason, I think they building a case like they did on Little Dirt. It's kind of similar, and I'm gonna break it down to y'all. The King Von and the Little Dirk situation that happened in Atlanta. Hear me out. Let this marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I'm about to tell y'all. Light one up. Little Dirk beat that charge after King Von passed away. The DA down there was Fannie Willis, that she still is, obviously, until the election and all that, whatever. That's another story down there. But she was the DA at that moment also. King Von passed away. Go to my Little Dirk videos. I broke this shit down recently, my other Little Dirk videos. When King Von passed away, Miss Fannie Willis wrote a statement saying that it was enough evidence on Little Dirk, and they dropped the charges. Now, remind y'all, if y'all watched that video that I told y'all and I spoke about this, you had a detective, you had police on the stand saying they got video, 5 cameras in the location where Little Dirk and King Von was barking at that nigga in Atlanta. They got a whole video of King Von. We all see that. You see this nigga running, bucking. Then you see him running back to the car. Little Dirk was supposed to be in the car, obviously. They got video of this nigga hand hanging out, bucking at the nigga also. This is what the detectives say, the police of Atlanta. So how the hell y'all ain't had enough evidence to lock Little Dirk up for attempted murder, gun charge, something? They dropped the whole shit. Hold up. Let this marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I'm about to tell y'all. Smash that like button too, if you haven't. That happened 2 years ago, whatever. They built a case for 2 years on this nigga. And now they got him where he want to be at. They got him where they want him to be at, the feds. They called the DA in Georgia and told them niggas, the prosecutor and all that, don't drop the charges over there. The DA, drop the charges. That shit is kind of similarity to this Young Dolph and this Joe Gotti situation, that the way it's looking. Big Jook is dead like King Von. Let this marinate. Big Jook is knocked off like King Von. The 2 honchos that was on top of the label, Little Dirk with OTF doing what he doing, Yo Gotti was on CMG doing what he doing. Similarities. They got Black Youngster. They locked him up a couple times. He good now. Young Dolph passed away. Big Jook get knocked off. Yo Gotti's the head honcho over there on the goddamn case. Straight drop doesn't talk. Stay silent and do his time 10 toes. Oh, hold up. Y'all forgot what straight drop said? Y'all forgot what he said? These niggas taking criminal responsibility. I'm taking street responsibility regardless. I'm forever the biggest. They can throw away the keys before I ever eat that cheese. This was straight drop said after he got sentenced and all that. Nasty work. Nasty work, man. But I wanted to tell y'all, that's the reason why. He ain't talking. Is Govain going to talk? Is Govain going to take a plea deal that the public don't even know that they gave him a plea deal? We don't even know what type of plea deal that he actually got. What, 10 years or some shit like that? But like I tell you, like I told y'all like 5 minutes ago, let this marinate in your brain. They didn't even need this nigga to point out who the shooter was because they already had him on the phone towers. You connect the phone towers to the person that's connected to the phones, bingo, what you got? You got the people that's involved in a goddamn crime. So how the hell they need Govain? They ain't need Govain. They need Govain to tell them how the hell the 100K got on this person who set up the whole plan. That's what they need them for. And you telling me they're going to blame all that shit in Big Jook, case closed, and that's it? No. If the feds out here knocking all these little hip-hop labels and all this shit, what make you think they're going to go get CMG? What make you think they're going to tell them niggas, yo, you know what? Do what you got to do, but don't just leave Yo Gotti alone for now, because we're going to come get him 2 years from now. Like they did Little Dirk. They let Little Dirk chill for 2 years before they came and got him on this situation. And everybody think it's just over the body that they caught in LA. No, they got more shit probably that we just don't know about. So don't think Dirk is just there for the Quando, Rondo, on cousin dying in the truck and all this when he knocked them all. Nah, they got him for more shit. We're gonna find out probably more about this week or next week. Whenever Little Dirk get his lawyer situation and his lawyer start talking to the public, that's when we're gonna find out more information. But it's just kind of funny how that is kind of similar, like the Young Dolph situation is kind of similar to the Little Dirk situation that's going on. King Von passed away, Big Jook passed away. Big Jook is actually co-founder of the CMG label. And it's evidence that Yo Gotti and Dolph been beefing for years. Let this marinate. Big Jook ain't no goddamn rapper. So how the hell Yo Gotti and Young Dolph is beefing? What they beefing over, right? Y'all, I sit back. What they beefing over? Birds and birds in the streets and corners and all that? No, what are we talking about here? They beefing in hip hop. So this is a hip hop situation. That's a hip hop goddamn label that man's running over there. And his brother's the only person that he didn't have no clue what his brother was doing. He didn't have no clue that he knew his brother was putting bags out there on niggas over there on PRE. Not sitting here saying PRE is innocent, but I'm just trying to paint a picture and explain to y'all that Yo Gotti ass was doing murder to hire too, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. The LA situation, you tell me Big Jook would put a bag on Dolph out there too? No, that's Yo Gotti work. His nigga got knocked off for that. What we talking about here? The dude that got knocked off in LA, that's part of CMG, that did that shit to Young Dolph in LA. Oh, he kumbaya with Yo Gotti, not Big Jook. What we talking about? Makes you think, right? Let's get to this girl though. Remember this chick right here? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
The person that seen those two shooters coming was the person that was ringing Dolph up. And like I said,
and Dolph back is turned to the window.
Back was turned to the window.
And they ringing the cookies up. And as they ring, Dolph put his order in. They ringing the cookies up. Is that when your people say they can see somebody running up to the window?
No, this is how this went. This is what she told me went down. He went to the counter. I'm gonna do it step by step because that's how she gave it to me.
Let's go.
I went up to that counter. She said, he said, y'all got any chocolate chip? And then a call came in. She said, I'm telling you, this is the same statement she gave the cops. Because she told me from beginning to the end. Call came in. Because she was like, yeah, we got some chocolate chip. Got the call. All right, give me some of them guns. I'm finna take this call, ring me up. The person that seen those two shooters coming.
I'm gonna take that order, ring me up. Took the call, walked off, niggas ran down on that nigga. People still don't want to believe. Hold up, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do me that favor and share this video. People still don't want to believe it was two cars. I'm gonna let y'all be fooled on that if y'all want. I'm gonna let y'all be fooled that y'all if it was only one car that they showed us, the Benz, and that's it. Nah, there was two cars involved in this. There was two white cars that pulled up to throw people off also. When you pull up with two white cars, you don't know if that one's a Benz and the other one might look like the same car like the Benz. You don't know what the hell that shit is. There was two cars, and I believe it. I don't care what nobody said. When this chick said she heard shots, bang, bang, whatever, heard it, she looked over there, she seen two cars, one hopped out. The reason why I said it was two cars, because by the time Cornelius, when we see that video that they show us, if they didn't edit nothing, because there's a such thing called edit, just to remind y'all. They do edit stuff. You know that, right? Especially when people get paid. Alleged, and everything I speak on is alleged. But I believe by the time Cornelius and because Straight Drop came late, by the time Straight Drop came to that window, man, Cornelius already did the most damage with the chopper. Straight Drop Young Dolph was already down. He was already down. And I still believe somebody came to the side of that building. I don't care what y'all say. The side of that window got all shattered. The whole damn side of the window was shattered also. I believe that second car, though, by the time Cornelius handled that business, that second car pulled up, seen Cornelius put the work in, Them niggas already skirt. Them niggas already they spent off already. They ain't no need to hop out the car. But I still believe somebody came in back of that damn building. I don't care what nobody said, because one of my old videos, Memphis tap in, somebody told me, back of that building, the Family Dollar, the cookie shop, all that shit back there. All this shit back there. Hold up. Let's get to it. Let me remind y'all right quick. All that shit back there behind that building, they say there's a walk path back there also that could take you to the other side, to the street. I don't know. But there's a walk path. Come on, man. And that ain't the second white car either. People thinking that's the second white car. That's not the second white car. There's more to the situation when people, they just ain't telling us, y'all. I'm telling y'all. There's way more to this shit. There's no way. Because I'm going to continue saying this. When we seen the video, how the hell did young Dolph fall in the bottom of that window and his arm end up laying out? His arm was hanging out that window. You gotta put mad pressure by falling against that window, and you fall exactly on the bottom of the window. That's crazy to me. People saying that, yo, somebody put him there from the inside. I don't know. There's so many allegations. There's so many conspiracies to this shit. We don't know. But how the hell you get hit up for the video that we seen and he falls down and he makes a big ass hole like this on the window and his hand is actually hanging out of that? How the hell is that possible? From the video we just seen. During the trial and the video they showed when he ran up on the window. How did he fall bottom wise? How the hell does his arm end up hanging out that damn hole of that window right here? Explain that to me, people. There gotta be a third goddamn shooter. I don't care what nobody say, man. Because if somebody more close to you, the way they was close, and another person inside or the side building, something, the side of the window or some shit like that, there's a possibility you could fall forward and hit the bottom, hit the window. But I just don't know how the hell he hit the bottom of the window, cracked the whole shit, even though they was hitting it up with bullets, but made a whole hole in it and had his hand hanging out the hole. That shit is crazy to me. I believe that's the only video they want to show us, bro. I'm telling y'all, champs, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the only video they want to show us is the one that we see when these niggas hop out, they run into the window, they start shooting. I think there's more to this shit, man. Straight up and down, I think there's more to this shit. I don't care what nobody say, I think there's more to this, man.
It was some niggas that pull up and just let off over 50 shots. I'm talking about busting. I'm talking about I'm standing. We want to go down there, baby. We at the shells and shit, and me and my baby getting out the car, and I'm talking about before I even got to the door, the shells door, open up the door and shit. Bah, bah, I'm talking about all you hear gunshots. So I'm looking, I'm grabbing my baby to see where they coming from and shit. I'm looking and see that it's over there at the washer that I was just at yesterday and shit. It's the cookie shop next door to the washer. They busting at them. I'm talking about busting, number shots. 2 fucking cars full of niggas. Pull up. Oh.
Do you see any type of line in that face, lady? That lady ain't smirking. She ain't like this. You know how people lie, they got a little smirk in their face like they lying because they laughing a little bit. She ain't laughing. She ain't doing none of that shit. What are we talking about here? I believe that female. There was 2 goddamn cars that pulled up on Dolph. Because when you want to do a third ambush on a person you want to get rid of so badly, like Yo Gotti, because that's his label and that's a competition that PRE is getting hot right now. You got to knock off the competition. So what you do? You knock off the head honcho. You knock off the head. Pause. You're not going to send just a junkie and an aspiring rapper that handle that job. No, bro. I'm telling y'all, there's more to this shit, man. Now that I sat back and I realized it, I'm like, yo, and I've been realized, but you know, it's still going. The trial's still going, so we still thinking about this shit. There's no way a junkie and an aspiring rapper was able to do that shit without being a legit plan, bro. That's my whole conversation, my whole debate and argue about this. It had to be planned very well. Okay, they got the 2 goddamn shooters. Okay, we know about the towers and all that. Govain, they didn't need Govain to point the shooters because they got them on the towers, on the phone towers. They slipped up by using their phones. This shit had to been mastermind. Third time, nigga, third ambush. We got to make sure he don't get out. No necessary. When you first catch the two niggas, you're not gonna rat out the third or the fourth nigga. Am I lying? What are we talking about here? Nah, Smoke, but Cornelius ratted on straight drop because them niggas got caught. For the people that's in the streets, they understand what I'm saying. For the niggas that didn't call, you ain't gonna rat them niggas out because you know you might get knocked off while you in jail. You might be scared of the niggas that's really a third shooter that got away. He probably a heavy hitter or some shit like that. We don't know. The person that actually masterminded shit with Big Jook, his brother, Yo Gotti, he's not gonna rat on Yo Gotti. Them niggas scared, man. They scared. What we talking about here? They scared their family might get knocked off. They got kids out there. They got little kids. They get threats too. So the niggas that snitching like a Cornelius Smith, you don't think he getting threats? Nigga, you better not say. You don't think he been got the word back? Nigga, you say anything about the niggas in the back end. The back end of the situation, the Young Dolph case. You say anything about them niggas in the back end, we gonna knock your family off. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. You don't think Cornelius got them type of words? Who he gonna rat on? He gonna rat on straight drop. He don't even really know straight drop. Yo, let me remind y'all. Y'all thought straight drop and Cornelius was best friends? No, they barely even know each other. They barely know each other. They might have seen each other around. That's about it. Cornelius said that shit on the stand. Of course you're gonna rat on a nigga you don't know. Because who else he ratted on? He ain't rat on Govain. Bingo. He ain't said, yo, Govain was the mastermind, this and that, you know. He said Big Jook because Big Jook is dead. Like I've been telling y'all in my other videos, they're going to blame it on the dead, of course. But who's still alive, though? Govain. Why he haven't rat on Govain so much when he took that stand? Why he ain't say Govain was the mastermind and planned this shit and put us together and he's part of Big Jook and this and that and the third? Why he ain't say all that? Because we ain't hear all that. We just heard all about straight drop. That's it, and Big Jook. Telling y'all, there's something going on. Why Govain still walking around with his head high, nigga, gambling in Las Vegas, doing what the hell he want to do out here? Why is he still running around? Nah, Smoke, he got the feds with him. I don't want to hear that. Niggas still get knocked off. There's more to this shit. There's more players in the back end, allegedly. I'll let y'all be fooled if y'all want. But y'all already know the vibes, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all comment below, give me your opinion. What y'all think? Y'all think the feds coming to get Yo Gotti on some murder to hire shit with the evidence they got on his brother Big Jook? Even though Big Jook is dead, can they come get Yo Gotti? That's my question to y'all. Because I think they might try to come get him. Which they should. There's too much evidence falling back to him. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Do me a favor, man. Y'all see that like? Smash that like, man. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. Salute, gang. If they know, they know. I'm up out here. Rest in peace to Young Dolph.